Thousands of protesters gather in Washington, D.C. and around the world to protest Trump's inauguration. That's right, thousands of people from hundreds of organizations across the country gathered to challenge the fascist policies of Donald Trump. But I just got one question. Where the hell y'all been at the last 4 years? Because yeah, y'all call this the People's March, and you claim you're marching against fascism, but what it really looks like is that you just hate Donald Trump. For example, in those crowds, you very sparsely see anything pro-Palestine, even though the Biden administration was damn near single-handedly funding the genocide this entire time. And besides pardoning his guilty son so that he wouldn't serve time in jail, which I would never allow Trump to do without challenging him every step of the way, y'all are out there protesting Trump while Biden was actively pardoning Liz Cheney and other Republicans, in addition to Dr. Fauci, which is a whole different conversation. Like, you guys are aware that we've been screaming at the top of our lungs for the last several years that Biden and his administration are sending billions and billions of dollars to neo-Nazis in Ukraine, right? And given the state of our economy, I can't really see how this is not of any importance to you all. Or better yet, given how many of you have said that your biggest criticisms of Trump is that he supports neo-Nazis, I just find it really strange that when you have a president who's literally funding neo-Nazis, y'all don't show up. And speaking of inauguration, it's like the whole liberal world forgot that Joe Biden was a segregationist, that he was the worst option out of the Democratic primary candidates at the time, and they all knew that. And they protested Trump during his inauguration because of the fear of fascist policies, but it's like they believe fascism disappeared the moment that Biden won. And I said time and time again that one of my biggest fears is that if Biden did win, all of a sudden the protesting would stop. And for the most part, that is exactly what happened. Y'all all took the longest brunch in history, and it's like y'all just got over y'all hangover this past weekend. See, but while y'all were at brunch, Biden deported more immigrants than Trump did, not to mention ravaging their nations while doing so, which is the only reason they bringing their asses to the United States to begin with. You see, while y'all were at brunch, police killed more people under the Biden administration than they killed under the Trump administration. And y'all had nothing to say about that as y'all was sipping y'all mimosas. Hell, it literally took a genocide for the majority of y'all to finally hit the streets. And Biden didn't even react to that the way you would expect him to. It took Trump to finally organize some sort of ceasefire. When the Biden administration was trampling on free speech, trying to ban TikTok, the very thing y'all were scared and are scared that Trump is going to do, y'all didn't organize. It once again took Trump coming into power to undo the ban. Does that mean Trump is an angel and an awesome president? No. No, it just means that's how horrible Biden was. But Trump wins an election, and now y'all want to organize? Now you are scared that he might do all of the things that Biden already did while y'all sat back quietly and allowed him to do it and even fought us for having the audacity to challenge him while he was doing so? Did y'all ever stop to think that maybe if y'all organized in this fashion for the last 4 years, maybe Joe Biden wouldn't have become the worst president in my lifetime? And even more ironically, Trump might not have won because Biden would have been at least somewhat forced to keep some of the promises that he made. I mean, this is what we thought y'all meant when y'all said y'all were going to push Biden left. But in reality, this is actually what y'all meant. So unless you're willing to challenge fascism, no matter which party it comes from, just shut up and sit down, please, because you're in our way.